Hi guys, welcome back once again to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a very basic makeup routine, my everyday makeup routine for people like me who aren't makeup professionals or artists. Like I've said before, I love makeup. I just enjoy doing it every day. Even though I'm not the best at it, I love trying new things and, just doing my makeup. It makes me feel good. Ignore my hair because this is the day I'm having. So first things first, let me just say that I ran out of my primer, so I'm not going to be priming my face, but I'm kind of in between primers. I want to try something else, but I was using a Smashbox primer, which I love very much. It didn't leave an oily residue. It kept my makeup on. I loved it. But anyway, so let us begin. Once again, before I start, I should say that I'm going to be looking down a bit because my mirror is down here and my camera's up here, and I haven't done many makeup videos, so this is kind of a step of progress for me, so just bear with me. First things first is my foundation. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I've been using this for quite some time and I really love it. It stays on my face all day. I have very sensitive skin, like I've said a million times, and it doesn't make me break out. It doesn't irritate my skin, and overall it's really great. The shade that I use is 3.5. I went into Sephora and had them match me, and this is what I got. The brush that I use to apply is the Morphe M439 brush. I've had this for quite some time, to be honest with you. I'm probably due for some new brushes, but I really love this brush. It's probably my favorite brush that I've ever had, and I use it for my foundation. What I love most about this foundation is that my skin is really red. I have a bit of rosacea. So this is a full coverage foundation which covers all that redness up. So I just really love that because I'm not trying to walk around all the time with people asking me where I was over the weekend or how did I get sunburnt, because quite frankly I didn't. So next, for concealer, I use this Clinique Beyond Perfecting concealer and foundation. You can use this as foundation as well, but I tend to just use it for concealer. I really love Clinique products. This is a product that has been safe for my skin for years now. It is a full coverage. It lasts all day. I really love this. So I'll just use this to cover up some spots. I am breaking out a bit because I recently filmed a video with products that I don't normally use, so that could be why. So that's what I'll use this for. Next thing I use is another concealer, but I use this concealer just for my under eyes. I could use the Clinique concealer, which again is full coverage, is great, but I do love this because I feel like it also brightens up my under eyes. It is the Tarte Shape Tape. I could not say enough good things about this. I love it. Like I said, it brightens up my under eye area, which is where I really need some help. So I will use this. It is the shade Fair Neutral. So to blend in the Shape Tape, I use this brush. It is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. It's from the drugstore. It's only a few dollars, but it works great to blend in any concealer, and it has lasted me a long time. I'm probably due for another one. And just so you know, I do clean my brushes. This looks like it hasn't been cleaned, but I just cleaned it the other day, so I promise I do that. I feel like I should say that it's very important to do that, especially with sensitive skin like mine, because otherwise I would be breaking out all over the place. So next, after I do all the concealer and foundation, I use this Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder to kind of just set the foundation and concealer. And then I also have this Becca brush that came with it to do so. I should say that I received this in a PR box from Influencer one time, and I never heard of it. I had heard of the brand Becca, but I never purchased anything from this brand. And let me just say that this stuff is awesome. When you hear Hydra Mist and then you hear powder and you're like, what? But when you put it on, it kind of feels like a mist. Like it feels kind of wet, but it's a powder. So it's confusing, but it's like super cool. So I love it, and it keeps my makeup in place, and it makes me feel like I have a more matte look. So next I do my eyeliner, liner, which I use the Kat Von D ink liner, and it is in Trooper Black. I've been using liquid eyeliner for as long as I can remember, and I love the Kat Von D eyeliner. It stays on all day, it doesn't smear, it goes on crisp, and like it's very clean. And I do a cat eye every day, so I feel like this is the perfect way to apply that for somebody like me. In the pen form, I just really love it. So as far as mascara goes, I have two favorite mascaras, the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced and then the Perversion mascara from Urban Decay. This one I'm running out of, and I actually have another one in the mail on the way, so I'm not going to use this today, but I am going to use the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, which I think works just as well, and it volumizes your lashes, it lengthens them, and I think this is a great product. So now that my lashes are done, I'm going to go back to my face for some blush, bronzer, highlighter. I use this Naked Flushed palette from Urban Decay. It's got 3 different colors in here, a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. This kind of palette actually comes in a few different tones. I don't really use the bronzer that much. I mean, kind of. I use it very light because this look that I do every day, I'm going to work and I don't like to put a whole lot of makeup on my face for that. But for this case, I'll put a very little bit on. Same with the blush. I don't cake it on like people once did in the early 2000s, but I do put a very light amount on just to kind of give my face some color. In addition, I mix a little highlighter in there. Not a lot of it though, because I'm not trying to look very shiny when I just am doing a regular everyday look. So to finish this all off, I've got my Coola setting spray. This is the first time that I've ever used this. Well, lately I received it in a FabFitFun box and I ran out of my Smashbox setting spray, so I figured if I had this on hand I might as well use it. I do really like it. It keeps my makeup in place and it keeps it there for a long time. The only thing I will say is that it kind of has like a chemical smell to it, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it hasn't hurt my skin in any way. It doesn't burn my eyes or anything, so I think I guess it's okay. As long as you hold it far enough from your face when you spray. Smells kind of like acetone. But anyway, so there is my everyday makeup look. It is very basic, and like I said earlier, you don't have to be a makeup professional or artist to really enjoy doing your makeup and to, experiment with new things. I don't consider myself a professional in any way. I consider myself an amateur, but like I said, I love doing my makeup. I love getting up each day, putting it on, and feeling good about myself. I think that's what really matters with it. I will link all these products in the description below, so you can see if you want to try them out and maybe you'll like them. You'll also can see all these products linked variously in different posts on my Like to Know It page, so check that out as well, which I will leave the link in the description below. So until next time, bye!